Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to your football predictions. So I know a lot of you guys enjoyed this series, so I'm sorry that I haven't been able to do it for the last couple of weeks. It's just been really hectic at the minute, but we can get on with today, and I do plan to continue without break for the rest of the season. So I'm not going to go through the games and the predictions from last time round because it was pretty much ages ago, but I am still going to shout out the winners from last time round. So that was Joseph, Laura, Lucas, JJ, Leon and Matthew. All of these guys got 2 correct scores and got the correct outcomes on the 2 other games. I think I've never seen a predictions video with so many people who got 2 correct scores. Even I got 2 correct scores, but I didn't get 2 correct outcomes. So well done to everyone. I will put all of their YouTube links down in the description, and I have subscribed to all of them as well, so make sure you do too. If you want to be shouted out next week, and I do promise there will be another predictions video next week, then make sure to get your comments in down below with your predictions from this weekend's games. But as always, I've picked 4 of them and we'll go through them now. First up on the Saturday, we have the 12:30 game, West Ham taking on Man United. So West Ham are currently sitting in 17th place, Man U are sitting in 7th. West Ham started the season very poorly, lost their first 4 games against Liverpool, Bournemouth, Arsenal and Wolves, before then beating Everton 3-1, and then got a very good draw against Chelsea 0-0. As for Man U, they've been a bit up and down so far this season. They won their first game against Leicester, but then lost against Brighton and Spurs. Then they beat Burnley and Watford, and then drew with Wolves at the weekend. West Ham have got the home advantage. They're going to be high on confidence after a pretty poor start, but then a great win against Everton and draw with Chelsea, who had previously won all of their games so far this season. Man U, like I said, haven't quite found their floor yet, but it's still Man U. They've still got a fantastic set of players. There's questions over Sanchez at the minute. He's obviously been on very poor form, hasn't been playing well for Man United, and both teams are actually playing in the League Cup this week. And I'm actually recording this early, so I don't know what happened in those 2 games. You guys will when you're putting your predictions in. Maybe if West Ham won their League Cup game, that could be the extra confidence they need to get into this Man U game. But having said that, I think I'm still going to back Man U. I could easily see it going either way, but I'm going to go Man U 2-1. I think it could be close, but I'm going to edge it that way. Next up on the Saturday, I have picked the 3 o'clock game. My team, Newcastle, taking on Leicester at home. So, as we know, Newcastle have had a pretty tough start to the season, playing the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Spurs first game. We most recently drew against Crystal Palace at the weekend 0-0. And although defensively we've looked really good, Fernandes, the new centre-back we brought in from Swansea in the summer, has looked amazing. I think he's had the most man of the matches than any other Newcastle player so far. But attacking-wise, we just can't seem to get things right. Rondon has come in, hasn't really made an impression yet, so I'm desperate for him to get on the score sheet soon. Newcastle are currently sitting in 18th, Leicester are sitting in 9th on 9 points. They have won half their games. Very decent start to the season for them, and they actually beat us at St James's Park last year. So personally, I am hoping for a different scoreline this time round. The question for me is Rafa going to defend and counter, or is he going to full on go for the win? And I'm hoping he lets the lads go for it this weekend. And I know I'm always try to stay neutral and not biased in these videos, but I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle. I don't think a draw would be a bad result for Newcastle, but I want to see a win. Next up at 5:30 on the Saturday, a very big game for these 2 clubs. We've got Chelsea taking on Liverpool. So Liverpool are currently undefeated in the league, sitting in 1st place, and Chelsea are currently sitting 3rd. As I mentioned, only lost their win streak at the weekend when they drew against West Ham. Chelsea have got the home advantage in this game. We know Liverpool love to score goals, and Hazard is back to his best for Chelsea, so I'm hoping for a high scoreline. The question is, which way is it going to go? Liverpool are obviously going to be buzzing. They've won every game so far. Don't know whether Chelsea may be a little bit unhappy with the draw against West Ham after a really good start of the season. I want lots of goals. I could put a draw on it, but I'm gonna edge it. I can go either way. I think it literally could, so I'm just going to take a 50-50 punt and go Liverpool to win 3-2. I have Honestly, no idea what's going to happen in this game. And to finish things off on the Sunday at 4 o'clock, there's only one Premier League game on the Sunday this weekend, and that is Cardiff versus Burnley. So Cardiff are sitting in 19th, Burnley currently sitting in 16th. Cardiff are still without a win. They have drawn against Newcastle and Huddersfield, making up the 2 points they've got on the board. However, the last 3 games, they've lost against Arsenal, Chelsea and Man City. So they haven't had an easy run of late. But scoreline on this one, I do think that Burnley have got a decent team, and I do think it was the whole UEFA Cup thing that kind of stalled them at the start of this season. So I think they will start to get some points and head back up that table. So I'm going to go 2-1 Burnley. But like I said, I think Cardiff will get a win soon, and it could be this weekend. So that is it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Those are my predictions up there. So as always, get your predictions in down below. I go through them before the first game kicks off, which will be Saturday at 12:30. So make sure to get all your predictions in before 12:30 on Saturday. Alright guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy this series and you're happy to see it back, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. Alright, thanks guys. Catch you later.